Hello, Professor Selby. This is Sarah Prieto from your 7:30 a.m. to 8:45 class on Wednesdays and Fridays. And I'm actually going to be explaining this to one of my friends just because I thought the reading was very, very valuable this time around, and I feel like it was really empowering for me. One of the first questions was how much of the reading I did. I actually did 100% of the reading. And then the second question talks about our faith. I'm going to just bring up the book. So for the second question, there was a girl and she seemed like she was really stressed out about, but for these kids who were trying to go to college, but they actually didn't have the funds. It was actually a bunch of like kids who were not on the wealthy side so much. They were poor. And she ended up going to this place. I think it was the church that she ended up going to, and she ended up speaking upon it. And there was a bunch of different people there. I don't remember in the reading what kind of people were there, but I guess they were very important people. And so she went up there and she asked the question about not who was poor necessarily, but like who didn't have the funds to pay for college. And she asked these people to raise their hands. And they ended up raising their hands, and it ended up being a lot of people, but there was also people who were wealthy. And she didn't ask them to do anything, but they ended up getting up and giving the people who didn't have so much money. And then the people who didn't have so much money ended up sharing it with the rest of the people. And at the end, they ended up having over $7,000 that they ended giving to like a ministry or like something different. But they gave it to somebody else to like share. And I thought that was really important and really valuable because she obviously was stressed out and she began to have faith in the Lord. And he really saw that, and he really endured in her life because of that. And then there was a second part to the reading, and it was called A Miracle Child. And it was this lady who ran up to this other girl who came to faith with God. And I guess for a long time she couldn't have kids, and then he gave her like the ability to have kids. And then she came up to the girl and she ran up to her, and she was like, not more than a week later she was impregnated. And this was after she grew faith with the Lord. And the next one was talking about our 5 key ways, I guess, of looking. It said different ways, I guess, key concepts of having faith. And one of them was obviously empowering your faith and taking it all in, I guess. Another one was building on others' faith. And then there was praying about your faith, and then never giving up. And I feel like that's really important because we build our faith through the Lord ultimately. And I feel like I'm doing that in the sense of like going to school and keeping my, I guess, keep building on that. Just because I've come so far along, like from like 18 years old when I moved out and stuff like that. And I feel like I've been walking by faith ever since then. Like there's always been a purpose in my life, and there's always been a reason for me to keep walking by the Lord and have me feel empowered by him. Just because like even when I'm down or sad about something or stressed out, like he always finds a way to build me up and just help me throughout my life. I know that when I'm stressed out and when I feel down, I can ultimately go to him, and he will guide me in the right path and show me the right way. I know that even when I pray and even when I do those things, that he empowers me, and I know that he will always do that as long as I trust him and put my faith in him and continue to build on that faith, because there's always room for improvement on that.